Hello, myself Sunil Ramkrishnan here. Basically, today we are going to talk about the Formula Word only, Sam, that word. And basically, this is 22nd part ongoing, 21st till 21st part we have already completed, and lots of things we have already covered basically. So, in this 22 part, we are going to talk little bit about interesting about the Formula Word basically. So basically, one person asked basically, text box is created from thousand cities, right? And from the text box, basically, vegetables and oils are getting created. So just assume that oils and vegetables are getting created, and fruits also are getting created. In fruits, basically, 15 types of fruits. All fruits, basically, we will take all types of fruits, not new fruits, basically. So basically, he told that yeah, three types of things objects gets creates vegetables, oils, and fruits. So this was basically getting derived from the text box object, and text box object is created from the thousand cities. Then one person asked that the thousand cities, which was thousand cities land basically, which was getting used. Why that land only basically we use, basically when the text box plan creation was planned that time only basically vegetables, oils and fruits is going to create from the text box that is already planned because that's according to that basically thousand cities was created, and according to the thousand cities wherever the cities are created that land was basically used. So in short basically we can say in creation of this text box thousand city land was used. So assume that in India basically Mumbai and Vadodara city land was used, and rest of the cities was basically in outside the India basically. So these two cities was basically used in creation of vegetables, oils and fruits. So one person asked that how basically this land was used basically. How basically you can say this in this land is going to 100% going, this land energy basically is going to convert to the fruits only basically. But in Vadodara basically fruits how basically it's possible to it's basically in cool place only basically the fruits gets created basically. Apple is there. Apple only creates in the cool place basically wherever the land is very cool basically. So like that basically one person asked that how that connects how this land is connecting to the creation basically. Then the answer was each and every land basically when was created. So we will go to little bit back, that is basically when earth planet was created. So when Vadodara land was created, when Mumbai land was created in sky, in simple language, when earth planet in earth planet, when Mumbai land was created, when Vadodara land was created, that time only basically it was mapped that this land is going to this land's energies are going to be used in the creation of vegetable fruits and oil basically, and whatever combination basically is going to be used in this land to create this all, that combination was also basically fixed basically you can say. So when land was created of Vadodara city and Mumbai city, that time basically the sky group have mapped each and every land to certain planets basically. For example, uh, vegetables basically creates from 29 planets. Fruits basically was getting created from 100 planets, and oil was getting created from the three planets. So like this basically these are the planets which are directly connected to this land. So whenever anything is getting effect to this land, for example something happened to this land, that is Mumbai land and Vadodara land, so that is directly connecting to that 30 lands and 3 lands. and 29 lands basically. So we assume that it's a 30 land, 29 land, and 3 lands basically. We are not taking too much of lands basically, too much of planets basically. For 3 planets, 30 planets, and 20 planets basically. So like this basically, whenever the uh, Mumbai land is getting any effect, that basically is not tracked by the NASA ISRO also. NASA ISRO is also not able to track that whatever things are happening there in that land. If that is not getting tracked by NASA ISRO also, and if NASA ISRO is not able to track that, means energy companies and power company basically by default can't track that. I'm talking about the software industry basically, NASA ISRO software industry, then energy power company software industry, because they only have the energy power data basically, on the basis of they can track each and every conditions, each and every things basically. I have taken the example of earthquake basically, how earthquake is working. It's not basically tectonic plates. It's not earthquake is not happening from the tectonic plates. It's happening from the energy companies and power companies, set of power companies which are sending the power data basically. Tectonic plate basically is just taken as an example. It might be taken as an example, and basically there are certain things basically which has kept in front also basically, you can say, so that in future anything happens then it affects to tectonic plates basically. How you can say basically it's a tectonic, so how, where we will go to find basically that group basically who are creating the tectonic plates? It's not possible, na? So people will avoid basically, if any country gets big earthquake, so then they are going to search to that tectonic plates people only, where the tectonic plates are created. So basically there are many reasons basically, you can say. So this was about the land creation, basically why the text box has used this all thousand cities, because each and every lands are created in a, whenever Earth planet was created and this land was created, that whenever it was created, that was created on the base of set of planets energy basically. That planet energy, and that planet has given certain energy, and then basically this land was created. So this land is used as a vegetable creation, that land is getting used as a oil creation, and then that land is getting used as a fruits creation. So this was basically mapped long before basically, you can say. So here basically we are talking about why in text box this thousand city was. The reason basic behind this, when text box was creation was mapped basically, that time only some group has decided that text box is going to create fruits, vegetables, and oils from that energy basically, you can say. And then text box, which type of data is getting entered, that everybody knows, that is basically address, name, pin number, phone number, mobile number, this pan card, other number, each and everything, it's getting mapped. So you can say that whenever that land is getting effect, that land is directly going to connect to the planets which planet has created this land. So if anything happens to this land and which is not getting tracked, that is 100% connected with the universal creation. But universe says that we have never created any error. Without error, the universal has create creation has happened. So that universe should create without error. For that, basically, we are doing lots of experiments in the planets and lots without without verification. We never allow any energy to get into the universe. Basically. That energy in planet in universe, basically, energy is planets. So Earth planet is one energy. So Earth planet, each and every object. So here human creation is also one of the object. Human clone creation, which is created by software companies, that is also one of the object. So that is also tracked by the universe group. The trees, that is also one object. The iron, that is also one object. So each and everything basically created by the universe group that is getting without, whenever basically in simple language we will say whenever the planet was created, that time only basically each and everything was verified and checked, then only basically planet gets got created. So our planet when it was created, that time only each and everything was mapped. So basically whatever human are going to take birth in this earth planet, that are connected with that planets only, which who created this earth planet. So basically, it's connected like this. So here basically we are talking about that whenever the text box got created, and in this basically a thousand city land was used, is getting used, that are connected with the universe creation also we can say. So one person asked the question why basically this land was used. So this was the answer basically given by one of the expert person, which says that we are connected with universe software and we are connected with the earth planet software also. Earth planet software maximum basically who have power, that are basically NASA and ISRO. They only have the power of the maximum software utilization power basically you can say. So the whatever the higher level software is getting used, that is getting used in NASA and ISRO groups only, and rest of the application which are used for the retail industry basically, that is basically retail groups basically. So here we have just talked about the formula word, and the formula word basically this was a 20-second 20-second video. Next video we are going to take a little bit more about the formula word.